Today, I'm really excited to share with you my review of Simply Piano. Last year, I reviewed Simply Draw, and it was so much fun to show you. And now I'm getting the chance to try out Simply Piano. I'm going to show you how the app works, including demos of all the different features. And we'll talk about whether or not this is a good way for homeschool students to learn to play piano. So let's get started. So for some background, I am definitely not a piano player, but I know some basics. I have played some other instruments, so I'm not a complete beginner. And my 11-year-old homeschooled daughter has been taking private piano lessons for 2 years now, so I am familiar with how that all works. So it's going to be interesting to compare that to the Simply Piano app. I know a lot of homeschool families want to get their kids involved in music lessons. So I want to review this app with you so we can see if it might be a good way to either get a child started learning piano from scratch or as an alternative for an intermediate student looking for a new way to improve their skills. All you need to use the Simply Piano app is a smartphone or tablet and a piano or a keyboard. You just set your device up as if you were setting up a piece of sheet music and follow along. It's really user-friendly and simple for kids and adults to use. I'm going to demo some of the different features for you so you can really see what it's like. Okay, so let's get into it. When you set up your account, they are going to ask you some questions to help determine where you should start in the app. This way, if you're not a complete beginner, you won't have to go through those total beginner lessons. In addition to helping decide where you should start, you also get to pick what kinds of songs you like. That's one of the best things about Simply Piano is that you get to learn to play a lot of popular songs that you already know. They have over 5,000 songs in their library, with new songs being added every week. Kids will appreciate being able to learn popular songs from their favorite movies and TV shows as well. When you sign up for Simply Piano, you'll be able to choose between two options. If you get the family account, then they're also including all of their other apps, including Simply Draw, so that's a really great value. But if you just want one person to learn piano, then you can choose the individual account. When you sign up, you can also choose between monthly and yearly billing. If you sign up for yearly billing, you can get a 7-day free trial to test things out before you commit. Okay, so once you create your account and download the Simply Piano app, you're ready to start playing piano. So there are a few different things you can do with the app, and I'm going to explain it all to you and show you some examples. It will look slightly different depending on if you're using a kid profile or not. We will look at it from the kid's perspective in this video. It's going to be basically the same program, but the songs chosen will be more popular with kids. It's also designed to support the way that kids learn, which is a little bit different than how the adult program is laid out. It also includes a reward system to help keep kids motivated. So once you create your profile and get into the program, you're going to see 3 main tabs over on the left. The Learn tab is the core of the program. This is where you work through the structured lessons and courses in order. Each lesson introduces new skills step by step, like reading notes, playing with both hands, and learning chords. The app listens as you play, gives instant feedback, and won't move you forward until you've reached a certain level of accuracy. If you're starting from scratch, this is where you'll probably want to spend most of your time. The Songs tab is where those skills get reinforced through music. These are guided, level-based songs that are connected directly to what you have already learned. Songs unlock as you progress, and each one includes practice tools like slow mode, practice mode, and sometimes hand-separate practice. This section still teaches, but it feels more like making music than doing a lesson. The Play tab is more like free play and performance mode. This is where you go once you're comfortable with the basics and just want to play. There's less instruction and less stopping for corrections, so it feels more natural and rewarding. This tab is great for building confidence and letting you enjoy playing without it feeling like a lesson. So now let's explore each section in more detail. We'll start with the courses section. So if you are brand new to piano, it's going to start with the basics here. There will be a short intro video, and then you'll jump right into learning notes. So let's watch one of these lessons so you can see what it's all about.
Here's a new note. This is the note E. It's located on the lowest staff line. Play it with your middle finger, like this. Your turn.
Once you finish the basics, you'll move on to the Essentials 1 course. As I scroll through here, you can see there is a lot included in this course. Let's try a lesson here so you can see what this is like. So that's how the lessons normally work. The app will listen as you play and correct you if you make a mistake. If you make too many mistakes, it may suggest slowing down the speed, which you can also do manually if you need to. You've got the piano keys on the bottom of the app to help you figure out where you need to be, and it also includes the fingering. So you just keep doing the lessons and making progress through the course as much or as little at a time as you like. And then if I keep scrolling here, you can see that after you complete the Essentials 1 course, it's going to split into 2 paths, soloist and chords. Soloist is more for reading music and playing the full piece, and chords is more for learning to accompany songs by playing along with chords. So you choose a path, but you can bounce back and forth between the 2 paths. You aren't locked into only one. So that's how the learning path works. Now let's take a look at the Songs tab. So this tab is divided by sections based on where you are in the program. So everything is going to be locked for the sections you haven't completed yet in the learning path. For the sections that are unlocked, you can pick any song to learn. You can favorite songs that you want to play so you don't have to always scroll through to find them. There is also a search function if you're looking for a particular song. When you're ready to learn a song, you just click on it and then you would start with training mode so it can teach you the song in steps. It works very similarly to how the lessons work. Then, once you've gone through the training, you'll get to play the whole song as one piece. Obviously, in the early stages, these are going to be very simple versions of the songs. They become more advanced as your skill level improves. Or obviously, if you're not a beginner, then you can start with more difficult pieces. Let's do a song together now so you can see how it works. how it shows you how you did at the end. If you didn't do so well, you can keep playing it to try to do better. And the last tab here is the Play tab. So here is where you can pick any song you want to try, no matter what your current level is. You'll see a lot of the songs have several different versions, so you can pick the one that aligns with your current place in the program. You can also add songs to your library so you can find them easily later on. When you pick a song to play, it's going to open up a piece of sheet music like this for you to play along with. It will scroll through as you play so you don't have to take your hands off the piano, which is a nice feature. And if you're having trouble with the song, you can click up top either on Play or Teach Me. Teach Me will take you to the training mode where it teaches you the song in parts. Play will take you to the mode where it scrolls through the music as you play. This is the same as the Play mode in the Songs tab. So you can still learn the piece of music in stages, but if you're ready to play a piece of music based on the sheet music, this is a great practice. And it's fun to play around with. So let's try a song together so you can see how this works. So that is how the Simply Piano app works. Now we need to talk about whether or not this is a good way to learn to play piano. So let me tell you what I think. Well, for beginners, I think this is a great way to start. It's really fun how soon you can be playing with both hands. And since you get to start playing simple songs right away, it can really hold your attention, which is especially important for kids. I know my daughter often complains about the songs from her music books. So I've had to buy her multiple different books with songs that she actually knows that she can learn how to play. So this saves you from having to do that since it includes so many popular songs already. I like how the lessons are short enough so that you can definitely complete one lesson or multiple lessons in one sitting. And there is a ton of content, so it's definitely going to take you at least a year or more to get through it, especially if you're starting right at the beginning. I also like that it has so much sheet music and just songs in general that you can learn in pieces, which really makes it much less intimidating. And it was really fun to play along with the app while it's listening so that it can tell you in real time how you're doing. You see the notes that you missed immediately, which is really helpful. And it doesn't just let you move on without fixing your mistakes. If you make too many mistakes, you're going to have to go back and possibly play it at a slower speed until you get it. If you're interested in trying piano, or if you want to introduce music to your children and gauge their interest, I think that Simply Piano is a great place to start. And then once you've gone through the entire program, if they want to go further with their learning, then you could look into lessons. But this will get you pretty far. Even if you're currently taking private piano lessons, this can be a really fun way to practice and get to learn a lot of new songs. Even if you don't need or want to do the learning path, just having access to so many pieces of music to learn is really great. I hope this video helped you learn what Simply Piano is all about and answer any questions you may have had about the app. If you still have questions after watching the video, let me know in the comments and I will do my best to find the answer for you. Don't forget to use the link in the video description to fill out your online profile before you download the app. And thank you so much for watching.